Hello people, welcome to Braywick today. We've got myself and Duncan Jones here today. We are the commentary team for today because everyone else is out enjoying the sun. This match is against Tunbridge Wells, really important for Maidenhead, not so much for Tunbridge because they're already pretty much where they're going to be at the end of the season in number 3, but I'll hand you over to Duncan and he can talk about the league table and the team.
Okay, hello everyone, welcome. My name's Duncan. I'll be lead commentator today. I'm also the head coach of the Colts here, so I make no apologies for fangirling all the ex-Colts today. So we'll look at the table. Maidenhead won 2 weeks ago in the last minute of the game against Farnham. That took them outside of the automatic relegation zone. That's the bottom 2 places, so they overtook Camberley. They are in the relegation playoff position, meaning if they stay where they are and Wimbledon stay where they are, those 2 teams will have a playoff, I believe, to see who stays in the league, and then whoever loses that game, I believe, plays whoever won the playoff in the division below. All very complicated, but as we have a look, I don't know if Worthing are way too far ahead for definitely us, maybe even Wimbledon. So it's about trying to keep away from Camberley, those automatic relegation spots, which obviously we don't want to have. Fairly confident today. We're looking at the Maidenhead team. I believe they unfortunately had an injury to Joe Harmon, who's been a new signing from Chinner. I think it was Joe.
Ankle.
Yeah. So he's not available. One person who is still playing is Ollie Spence, who came over with him too from Chinner, who's been absolutely brilliant. A ferocious ball carrier. Players to watch out for today. Number 9, Harry Charman. He's a former Scottish schoolboy sensation. Is now under the guidance of Nick Easter at Chinner. But I think he's on loan with us. You can't miss him. He's got electric white hair, electric white boots, the socks. A little bit of a doppelganger with Will Hibberding, who again has the white boots and the white socks. So other players to look out for. I'll go through the team myself. The same front row that's been brilliant of late: Elio, Jake and Josh Nichol, who's vice captain. Josh has been really good, not just his forte of scrummaging. He's been good all around the park. Nick Riding and Phil Wells are in the second row. Ollie Pearce, the lad I used to coach at Colts, is at blind side. Chris Gill at 7. Ollie Spence at 8.
Just to interject there, they've switched. So Gilly and Piercy have switched between 6 and 7. So
6, 7. Sorry, I had to do it.
My daughter says that to me all the time.
I had to do it. I'm a school teacher. I have to deal with it all the time. So Harry Sharman at 9. Again, look out for him. The electric blonde hair. James Marsh at 10. Max Thomas, and it's return of Sean Ingle at 13. Definitely the player to look out for Maidenhead. I think he's won player of the season the last 2 years. He's normally an open side, but he's such a good player. He can even fill in at centre. I believe he's playing with a broken toe. He has been concussed of late. I think he's playing with a broken toe. But I think even if he had all his feet broken, all his toes broken, you'd still want Sean Ingle in the team. He's that good. Boris is on the wings with Drew and Greg Smith at 15. So excited for today. Tunbridge are 3rd place, but London Scottish, I believe, came here and a few weeks ago and were trailing at half-time. Jersey were even trailing when they came and played us a couple months ago at half-time. So Maidenhead will be looking for at least 1 point today if they can get 4 tries. Anything else I think will definitely be a bonus. But it's a lovely day. I'm sure that stand will be packed. Lots of people watching. We've got a minis age group over on the far right down today. So yeah, I think it will be a great atmosphere, and I'm quietly optimistic. And I've only had a quart of Guinness, so
But have you eaten today? That's the question.
Yeah, I went for a run, and then I didn't really have any breakfast. Had a Scotch egg and just some toast and butter. So I'm completely ready for it today.
Bosh. On a mission. Unfortunately, the twos team was supposed to be live, but they couldn't work out how to connect to the internet. So there'll be a recorded copy of the twos game at some point this weekend going up on the page.
Just going to make some other mentions for the bench. Again, fangirl in here. I've got two of my ex-Colts, Will Hibberdine, who played 2 years ago. He's a fly half turned centre turned, well, utility back now. Got a great boot on him, and I'm sure he'll make an impact when he comes on. Sean McDonald-Roberts, who came to us from Camberley. He's called Turkey. I don't know why, but I'll see if I can find out today. That's his nickname. Comes with a wealth of experience. Used to play for Rams. I'm sure if we need to shore up our scrum, he'll definitely come on and make an impact. And Charlie Jelfs. Charlie was my Colts captain last year. He didn't really turn up for pre-season, didn't turn up at the start of the season at all, and he's come down, he's got involved, and I'm so proud of him that he's now out there playing for the club first team. So important that though we have some great players coming from lots of areas of the rugby world to come play for us, that we do have in these relegation scraps are Maidenhead diehards, and there's many Maidenhead Maidenhead youth players in there. Elio, Phil Wells, Ollie Pearce, Chris Gill, Drew Prince, lots of them.
So they're starting to mull outside the change rooms.
I'll just go ask Frenchie a question, just for the fans. Frenchie, why is he called Turkey? Sure, is it appropriate reason? Fake teeth and hair. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. You're so kind.
Well, there we are, our replacement tight head prop, Sean.
Oh, double chin.
All right.
Yeah.
It's called Turkey because of the teeth, the hair, and the double chin. So it makes perfect sense.
They're so kind.
And there's our minis going to make the tunnel there. Just alongside them are our subs, who again were, well, they were in those colours at that age, at the age of 6, 7. I've done it again. So who knows, those little kids over there, it could be in 10, 15 years time, they might be like Charlie Jelfs and Will Hibberdine playing for Maidenhead first team.
We're also going to be trialling replay screen today, so if you get a bit confused, it's because we're trying to show you if there's a break in play. I'm going to try and throw up the replay screen if Duncan's talking about a particular incident or something.
Well, I'm already confused. There's about 5 screens up here. I'm trying to work out which is the live stream, which is the highlights. So we'll get there eventually, but it just goes to show what amazing footage or coverage we have here at Maidenhead, all thanks to Anthony. He's doing a great job for the club, promoting it in the way he is. So yeah, if you ever see him in the club, make sure you get him a drink. I think he likes a bitter shandy, whatever that is, but there we are. Anyway, out come Tunbridge.
And they switched ends. They decided they wanted to have the wind. Which way it's coming, actually?
It normally goes, as we look at the camera, to that far left corner.
Yeah,
I just remember when I used to play being a 10, I used to look good playing that way, just putting it in that corner, everyone thinking, oh, what a kick. Maybe just a wind, but there we are. Out come Maidenhead, led by Sean Ingle. Referee should be mic'd up. Interesting, at the end of last season, Tunbridge, who are, well, they're third now, but at the end of last year, they were in the relegation places, and as soon as they finished their last game of the season, at Horsham, or I can't remember who they were. They live streamed onto the Maidenhead game because we were playing their relegation rivals Horsham, and because of Maidenhead winning, that meant Tunbridge stayed up. And now look at them, they're third in the league. So who knows? Maybe in this time next year, Maidenhead might be in that position. Looks a good crowd today. Lots coming out the doors. The Bombury Bar.
Yes, and today is sponsors. Today is Wilson Partners, our main sponsor. They're had a meal today.
Already bathed in sun cream.
Just to have a shout out to our sponsors.
Greggy, as you know, asked for the extra yard, okay? No, I just teach secondary PE, mate. So, yeah.
If we're talking about his PE job.
Oh, he's a PE teacher. Oh, like myself. I don't know if I've seen him before.
Captain!
Greg Smith to get Maidenhead kicked off. And here we go. Enjoy, everyone. Fun in the sun. So Tunbridge go to carry there. Excellently tackled by Josh Nichol. Looks like Maidenhead were looking to steal that, and their hands in a ruck, or perhaps not rolling away. So penalty on halfway to Tunbridge. Good attacking position. Looks like they'll probably go 5-man here.
There's your mark. On the money.
A flank or a forward at scrum half here, which normally indicates that they might maul it, or it might be a dummy maul. Let's see what they do. Onto the back. That's excellently stolen by Ollie Pearce. Chris Gill to James Marsh. Sean Ingle gets his first carry of the game. Reverse, but no, they've gone the same way. Lovely hands by Chris Gill. Drew Prince, the hot stepper, offload to Chris Gill. Here goes Greg Smith to Wellesley. Just tackled, he manages to offload to Chris Gill. What a start this is for Maidenhead. Options out wide. James Marsh hits out the back, goes to Sean Ingle, who's nearly through. He's got up, still making yards, Sean. It's on left here. Quick hands, just quick hands. Inside ball to Ollie Pearce, who's shot. No, he's got through, and Ollie Pearce, yes! Well, what a start for Ollie Pearce. Oh, no, that's not Ollie Pearce. Ollie Spence. Ollie Spence.
Should we have a look at that, see if the replay works?
Yeah.
Back to live. Hopefully that replay worked.
I've said the same.
5-0 to Maids, really promising that. But from our first attack, we've made so many yards and we scored. So, yeah, exciting times ahead. Let's see how we go from there. Can we exit? This is going to be key. It's going to our new scrum half. He's got a big boot on him. Great clearance there. He hasn't made touch. He's got it down the tram line. Tunbridge made 2 passes. Looks like they're going to kick it back to Greg Smith. He wants to take this up. Could chip it. And he's going to run this one. Couple lovely steps. Good carry there by Phil Wells. He's been good recently, Phil Wells. Yeah, he's really coming to his eyes. Probably my box kick here. Got a couple chases. Boris is going to chase this. Is it gone? No, he's kept in. That's a great box kick. through here. Looks like they might play out the back. Yes! Looks like they're going to clear this one with a box kick again. Thank you. Boris is underneath this. Oh, he hasn't quite got it. Recovered. No, just gone backwards. So to Ollie Spence, bruising ball carrier. Again, takes 2 or 3 defenders to take him down. Let's have a look up the scrum half, Harry Sharman, who again looks like he's going to use that big boot of his on a box kick. Oh, I thought he went a little bit too early. He's found space, and Elliot just dropped it forward. So it looks like it's going to be a weapon today for Maidenhead when they're looking to exit that big boot of Harry Sharman, who unfortunately from that kick, who I thought the Tunbridge player just was a little bit offside as he tried to charge him down. Harry is down at the moment. I'm not sure if we can see the replay of that. Just watching the replay now, see if maybe he went a little bit. He's up, so
time back.
Crucial that, because he's had a good start, Harry. A Scotland schoolboy sensation, I must say, on loan from Chinner.
Yeah, we have missed a full-time 9 this year, haven't we?
Yeah, Prince has had to step in a couple of times. You've had Lucas Norton, a colt from last year, come down from Durham Uni when it's needed, but ideally you want people playing week in, week out. So let's see how this scrum goes today. Josh Nichol, the tight head here, years of experience. Let's see how it goes on this side. Looks like Tunbridge are going to sell up with the new classic backs move, straight to 12, possibly up the back to 10, with the 13 coming hard. Yeah, so they've gone out the back, not to the 10, blindside winger, who's excellent taken down by Max Thomas. Not much onto them here, so they've gone for the kick. Beautifully covered. Here goes Boris. Decent carry by Boris there. See what Maids do if we're going to continue to play hands, which they are. Phil Wells in the boss there. Great little tip to Gilly, but he is held by the Tunbridge defence. Maidenhead looking to run here. Lovely miss pass to Elio. Could be on if they go the same way. So signal of intent by Maidenhead, looking to play out from their own half. Ooh. James Marsh wrapped up there. Could be on if it comes out wide. Drop ball by Ollie Spence. So Maidenhead looking to run it out, and they could be punished. Advantage is over now. So let's see what Tunbridge have in attack. Good shot there by Phil Wells. Works hard in defence, old Wellsy. Looking to go out the back here, hard runner. Oh, cross kick is on, but it's excellently. Oh no, it's taken by Tunbridge 11. Good tackle there by James Marsh. Didn't quite get a read of that, Harry.
All retreated, all fine, all onside.
So this is crucial here. What can Maidenhead do to keep Tunbridge out of the try line? Sean Ingle looking for a steal, doesn't quite get it. Defence has been good so far. Strong carry, we heard that on the ref's mic, and he's lost it forward. Greg Smith's cleared that. Decent kick. Looks like they're going to go wide here and see what this player's got on the wing. He's been told to take him on by his coaches down here. He's trying to go on the outside of Chris Gill. He's wrapped him up, and by Nick Riding. So both teams are looking to play a very fast-paced game. It'll be interesting to see if they can maintain this with warm conditions today. Tunbridge moving the ball nicely here. Sean Ingle going for the steal, doesn't quite get it. Ooh, ref's just in the way. So We'll reset with the scrum. So Harry, the scrum half, who we saw had a little bit of an ankle issue, is now being replaced by what seems like his twin brother. It's not, it's Will Hibberdine.
He's already picked up.
So I would think that Drew Prince will go into scrum half. And, well, I would assume Will Hibberdine might go to 15, Greg Smith in the wing. But it looks like Will is perhaps gonna stay on the wing here.
Mark's over there.
So Harry's receiving treatment for his leg at the moment, so hopefully he'll be able to come back on.
Yes, let's go. Twos.
Decent first scrum from both teams, so it'd be interesting to watch this battle as it goes along. Great crowd today, I must say. Lots of the Maidenhead locals wanted to get out in the sun and watch the game. Called a penalty there, let's hear why.
Far side, height.
Far side, the height of Elio. And it's a penalty. They're not going for the points, they're going for the corner here. So he made touch, looks like he's made it about 7-8 metres.
Yeah.
So you expect Tunbridge to go for a maul here. They've got a big pack of forward, so Maids will have to do well to keep this out. They've got a forward at scrum half, so again, normally signals that they're going to go for a maul. Going for a back ball here.
Fine.
Very good set. This is going to be hard to stop.
In 15.
Not going anywhere at the moment, but is now, and
That's fine.
And they've scored. So perfect platform for a maul there. They went back ball. Took a bit of time to set, but Tunbridge have gone over, so that's now 5-all to conversion to come.
Stay tight, get fluid, stay tight.
So it's been a good start for Maidenhead, especially when they've had the ball in hand. It's not been many times, but I think they'll go back to that time in their own half when they were building a lot of phases, but weren't able to clear. And now Harry, our scrum half, looks like he's been taped up. He's coming back on, which is good news for Maidenhead. He's had a good start. He's got an excellent ball. And I'd assume his not twin brother Hibberdine will be coming off.
Doesn't realise it yet.
He's going to charge down the kick, and let me have a charge down, he says, and then I'll come off for you. And I think he's just got that. Yeah, so that's 7-5 to Tunbridge.
That's a way to test out your hamstring, Will.
Yeah.
He's been suffering with a tight hamstring last week.
So Greg Smith to take the kick-off here. Not got a lot of height on that, but looks like it could be an easy exit for Tunbridge. Let's see what they do. What a tackle that is by Ollie Spence, who, I don't think he tips him over horizontal. I think he was helped by another player.
Winger stay.
Tunbridge with the box kick, pretty decent nudge. Chris Gill underneath that, taking it well on Gilly. Fans aren't happy with that, not sure why. Perhaps a high tackle. Ollie Spence with a good strong carry. Could go out the back here, needs to go out the back, they do. Oh, and it's just dropped forward. It was the right call.
Yeah, I think Max was just stretching for that a little bit.
We do have the ball in attack, Maynard. We do look good. Good platform, good various runners on the ball, options at the back. Clearly something that's been worked on in training. Especially when you train and play on a fast-paced pitch as we have, does invite an exciting brand of rugby.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see whose fitness lasts.
Yeah, Chris Gill's known for his Friday night takeaways before games, so we heard about that. So we're hoping he went for the savers menu last night at McDonald's and didn't go for a Big John Chinese order. But so middle of the pitch scrum here, or just to the left of the off the middle, and that's a good scrum by Tunbridge. They've got penalty advantage. Will they try and play for it? They will, and they've just gone through the middle there. Big strong carry by their number 8.
Sean did well there.
Looking to go out wide here on the right. Gone out the back to their full back. He's put his winger in. Can Drew cover him? Bumped him. Big tackle by Sean. You could hear that. There, Ollie Pearce has just missed him out on that tackle. Another strong carry by that 8. It could be on here for Tunbridge if they go out wide. They've got advantage.
Red flag! Red flag!
Be interested to see what the ref thinks about that. If the try's not scored, if he thinks that probably warranted a yellow card. They're going for the pick and goes here, Tunbridge. He's come back for the penalty. 5 metres out. Be interested to see what they do here. Touch is a long way away. Quite risky to go for touch from there, so looks like they're going to go for a scrum. And their scrum, as we saw about a minute ago, very strong. So I'll be looking to try and push over the line here. I don't know if there's a rule actually, or sorry to you referee nerds, laws when it comes to a scrum 5 metres out from the post, because obviously there's the danger of the defending team going into the post, so I'm not actually sure if there's a law there. It'd be interesting if anyone can. We getting comments into the stream.
Yeah. I didn't realise I'd left the music on, so I've rectified that.
So let's have a look. Mum and Dad Ingalls supporting from the couch from a rainy Joburg. So hello to the parents of Sean. It's not quite Ellis Park, but it's close enough. We had a message from, I don't know who that is. Any danger of the music turning off, fellas?
Yeah, I didn't realise I'd left it on.
What? When did you turn it off?
10 minutes into the game.
Really?
Yes,
You absolute clown. It was like I was a DJ then. Facing the place, London.
Thanks for pointing it out, viewers.
Anyone? Yeah. Anyone? Any referees? If you are aware of the law about a 5 metre scrum by the posts in case the defending team go into the post, because I think that's a bit of a hazard, let us know. And Tunbridge looking to push over, but maybe they've done okay. He's asked to use it. Their big number 8 goes to carry. That's a great shot by Sean Ingle there. Seriously good shot, but they've got numbers out wide and they've scored.
That's a shame.
So after a good start for Maidenhead with a try, now Tunbridge have definitely grown into the game, and now that's their second try. So with the conversion to come, it's 12-5 to Tunbridge.
Showing their strength today. Got some powerful tackles. Not sure Drew had his snack attack this morning.
So just got a message from. We're just going to go Win Hughes. Sorry, there's something in the way. I think this is Tunbridge Wells, not Tunbridge, because that means Judds. Okay, so we've got to say Tunbridge Wells. Sorry, Tunbridge Wells.
You've got another 34 seconds.
I could just say the visiting team, but we'll say Tunbridge Wells. Maybe they've got confused when I've been saying Wellesley, referring to Phil Wells.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see how Drew faces up here.
Ryan Hughes, a Colt from last year, messaging in saying ready to see a Charlie Jelfs masterclass. Charlie Jelfs, Colts captain from last year, on the bench today. Tunbridge Wells go to kick, and he's got it. So that's now 14-5 to Tunbridge Wells. Mum and Dad Ingle definitely be chuffed to bits with that tackle from Sean to stop at number 8. So it looks like he was definitely going to score there. And the ball did spill out, so could have gone another way, and Maynard could have been able to grab that ball and clear it as Greg Smith goes deep this time. Not so much height from Greg on those kicks, but the ball's cleared to Harry, who'll look to go quick, and he does, to Greg Smith. You go for a second pass to Boris. So this is what Boris can do. He's gone for a kick. He's seen a little bit of space. He hasn't quite got the chip right.
Ooh.
Can he chop him here? He does. Good offload. You see what Tunbridge do here? Likely just carry, set up and get a kick away, you would assume. Which they're going to do. 10's in the pocket, but the 9 looks like he's going to box kick. So Harry's underneath this. Doesn't quite grab it, but Harry got a nudge, and Phil Wells ball was lost forward, and Wells has played it who was in front of the ball, so that counts as offside.
Came off his head. So
Came off his head, did it?
Black offside.
playing as well. Have a look.
Tunbridge have gone for the corner here.
Thank you.
Just looking at the replay as to what happened next. It looks like he may have got a slight touch in it, Harry. Don't see many teams when they're looking at their box kick defence have a scrum half in the position to retrieve the ball, but such is the height of our scrum half. 6'2", I'd say. So Tunbridge have gone to the middle and they're going to use that effective maul, and they're going forward at the moment.
7, 5 out. 2.
And they're still nudging forward here. It doesn't look like it's going to be stopped, but player penalty advantage at the moment. Be interesting if a card's given. Lovely tip from their hooker. He's had a great start, their hooker, heavily involved in the game. Wellesley's just held up the ball carrier there.
Penalty advantage against 2.
Still playing penalty advantage. So Tunbridge Wells definitely dominating the game here. Was that slightly forward? And no.
Backwards, and then the grounding is fine.
So the ball was lost backwards, but the grounding was fine, as we can hear from the referee. So Tunbridge Wells now scored their 3rd try of the game, which will likely be converted, meaning the score will likely be 21-5. So after a promising start for Maidenhead, hasn't gone to plan so far. Let's just look at that replay. The hooker there, lovely tip pass. He's been heavily involved, not just carrying, but tipping the ball. Just looking at that replay now. There was a lot of pick and goes. It seemed one player went to carry. Just having a look now. As he went to carry, the ball came out of his hands, but it did come out of his hands backwards to another player. So referee ruled it backwards movement of the ball, and try was scored. So
Changed your mind.
21-5, Tunbridge Wells. Bit of a cheer from the crowd there.
Yeah.
Maidenhead knowing, or the crowd knowing that the boys need a lift. So
Decent crowd as well.
yeah, very good crowd. Another deep kick. He's got all the skills, this hooker. He goes for a dummy now. He's taken back by Josh Nichol. 4 players in the back here for Maidenhead, all ready for the exiting kick. It's a decent box kick, that. Chris Gill underneath it. Again, a box kick Maidenhead can't quite deal with. Called by the Tunbridge Wells player. They've gone out wide, and it's on here. 3 on 2. Boris coming up. It's a good clearance.
22 option.
So I don't think that was going out.
No, there's 2
I think
there now.
Greg tried to stop that from going for a 50-22.
2 there.
I don't think it was going out in the 22, so I don't
Is he in
think
the line
maybe
out?
Greg needed to do that. But he's hit it back in, and then it's come back
Is he in the line out?
out. And now it's a line out to Tunbridge. So very good exit there by Tunbridge. Again, their hooker in the
Is he in the line out?
in
No.
the,
First
in the
play.
ball carrying
Is
position.
that number 2?
Yeah, number 2.
Yeah, he was a different position last year. I think
Yeah.
he was there,
We're
right?
playing. He's not in the line out.
And he's blowing a
Yeah.
bit though.
Well, he's not throwing the ball in. Maybe he's playing a different position, and that shirt was the only one that fitted. So Tunbridge Wells going for. Oh, he's going lifting a line out. So he can't be a hooker. So it's a decent carry there. Take by Tunbridge Wells, and again they're mauling. They're looking to go blindside here, and here goes Harry. Harry running down the line, goes for a grubber kick. Great interception. Can they chop him here? It's a decent kick, that. And we can see the rubber pellets of the 3G surface raise up in the air as it bounced on the white line, so definitely out on the fall. Lucky, I mean, that was a decent kick. If that just went a few inches to the right. So lucky for Maidenhead there. They were going backwards in the maul. They had an overlap, Tunbridge Wells, but Harry, despite his injury to his knee, definitely very sharp there and cleared the ball away. So Maidenhead line out. Let's see what they do. Going for a back ball, and the referee's.
Guys, we asked for a pause when you walk in. That's a one. Thank you.
So the referees asked for a pause when someone walks in. I think as they walk in now, they can't move straight away. I don't know. I've always been a back all my life, so we'll just leave it to these guys. I thought you just jump up in the air, catch it, and pass it out. There we are. Middle ball. It looks like. No, they're going for the back. Lovely throw by Leachy. So Ollie Spence, that's a great carry, but I think Tunbridge Wells players may have taken a bit of a hit there. I think he's okay. It's good to see him get back up. So here goes James Marsh, who, he just tried to get through an offload to Gilly on the inside. Here goes Ollie Spence again. He's had a great first 20 minutes in this game. Sean Ingle carrying hard. Let's see what Maidenhead do on the way back. To James Marsh. Ollie Spence again. Again, just makes yards every time he carries. They've gone blind here. To Nick Riding. So slowly making yards here, Maidenhead. Gone out the back. Max not seen much on, so he's gone for a kick out wide. And he's made touch. Probably the best option there. They went out the back, but a good blitz defence by Tunbridge Wells on the outside, meaning any option out wide was cut off.
Ref's going to have a word. Not sure what about.
You're number 5.
Stopped. Is it having a little bit of a touch up?
Can we hear him?
No, I think she's got a hand on the mic, the lady that's...
So no idea. Looks like he's something wrong with his mouth. If he's...
I think the number 5 ran into him or something. Yeah, I think so.
Blown the whistle a bit too hard.
Yeah, so on the goal.
Yeah, I think they collided with their number 5, I think.
He's a solid bloke, the referee, isn't he?
Yeah.
He'd probably play.
I remember him from last year, actually. He refereed the Jersey game we had a win at.
So, Tunbridge Wells, line out, gone back ball. I've got to work out what position that lad is. Maybe I can't see. His number looks like he's got 2 on the back.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
Never on the ball.
As I say, last year he was definitely out.
Yeah, someone can maybe comment in, any of our Tunbridge Wells fans. Let us know what position he's playing. Charge down there, so Maidenhead have the ball just outside of 22. James Marsh needs to get this wide. He's seen it. Sean Ingle with the ball. Gives it to Greg Smith. To Drew Prince. Goes on the outside. He beats his man to Greg Smith, and linesman on the side has pulled it out. So the right option there by James Marsh going wide, because it was on. Have you got any more comments?
Nothing yet.
So Tunbridge Wells again with a line out there in 22. Straight up.
Ball! In 5.
Looking to use that maul again. That's been effective all day. And they peeled off. Harry's just missed a tackle there. He's managed to grab him. And a very easy exit for Tunbridge Wells. And it is on out wide. These boys have got to shorten up a bit. And the ball, he's got that in. So I think that's a 50-22. So again, just Maidenhead allowing an easy exit for Tunbridge Wells, who have not only cleared the ball, but have also
back in that position.
made
aren't they?
50-22, which again you would feel they would go for their maul again.
It's actually a bit cold up here.
Let's go, Blue.
So see what Tunbridge Wells do here. They've gone middle ball, and the referee's seen that as not straight. So one of the newer laws of today. If Maidenhead didn't compete for that,
Line out.
it would have been fine. But if a team competes and the lineup's not straight, it's
Yeah.
it's a scrum or a line out. So Maidenhead have gone for,
Line out is
they've
inside.
gone for a line out option,
Yep.
which says a lot about how they're feeling at the moment with the scrum and Tunbridge Wells' dominance. See what Maidenhead do here. Gone for middle ball. Ollie Pearce takes it. And Maids are looking to maul this out, possibly with an exit for Harry, but they haven't quite. They're going forward though, so this is good. Jake Leach needs to get that down. If the ball can't come out here, it'll be scrum to Tunbridge Wells, and it is. So if it's a maul and the ball goes down, no one has to roll away. And the putting goes to the other team. So now Maidenhead looking to make a sub. So Josh Nicol is coming off for Turkey. Yeah. His name's Shaw. If you were listening before, we worked out why he's nicknamed Turkey. Hair, teeth, double chin. So you'd assume this is because of the dominance of Tunbridge Wells in the scrum. So that's why they brought on Turkey, an experienced tight head prop, to give Maidenhead a bit of stability there. So let's see how he goes early on.
Set!
And he's done well there. Done well there, Turkey.
No one's going
I mean,
forward.
he wanted the scrum, or he wanted the penalty, but he doesn't get it. And Tunbridge Wells have gone again, moving the ball really slick out the back.
That's a much better scrum, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, and I think well, great impact from Turkey coming on. Really good first scrum, and then making a big hit that spilled the ball from the ball carrier. Let's see what Maids do here. Chris Gill. Shaped for a kick when he remembered he's a forward. He did used to be an inside centre, and Drew Prince has got the ball, and if he got through there, having the support of Harry. And here goes Turkey. What a start he's had. Great sub by the Maidenhead coach to bring him on. Harry's box kicked out. I think that's where the wind's going today, and that's a decent nudge. It's not going to go beyond the dead ball, so it will only be a goal line dropout.
Definitely made an impact when he's come on, isn't it? He's
On the 10, Ollie! On the 10!
certainly got some power with him.
Go short, Ollie!
On your time.
Go short, big side!
Maybe he also had some implants when he was in Turkey.
So we've had a comment from Wyn Hughes, who's a Tunbridge Wells supporter, who says the number 2 is playing flanker. Who is the captain, Ben Whale. Ben's been very impressed with so far. As Ollie Spence again carries, making so many yards. What a player he's been as James Marsh carries. And that's with Turkey's offloaded to Nick Riding, who's got through. Brilliant play by James Marsh. He thought the attack was dead there as he got chopped down, but he got an offload to Nick Riding. And Maidenhead have their second try of the day. Gets the offload, and Maidenhead are now with Greg's conversion. The crowd like it. 21 21-12 to Tunbridge Wells. So this is good for Maidenhead. The bare minimum they want today, especially
4 tries.
Yeah, 4 tries, get a point. Only issue is the physio Hannah is calling for Ollie Spence, the number 8, to come off. Looks like he's got a bit of a hand injury there. So Charlie Jelfs, Maidenhead Colts captain last year, now running out as a first team player at Maidenhead. Very proud of you, Jelfs. Well done, mate.
Looks like Tunbridge have had someone off as well.
Oh, Tunbridge have had someone off as well. Let's see who it is. It's their second row, number 4. He's come off. As Maidenhead look to exit. Good high kick. Charlie Jelfs is running after this one. So a decent kick there by Tunbridge Wells. Greg Smith will look to clear this back.
Retreat!
He does. It's a decent nudge that by Greg. Very decent nudge up to halfway.
Thank you.
Half below us.
Yeah, so
Line out is in your half.
bang on the halfway here. Let's see if
Line out is
Maidenhead,
in
I'm
your
sure,
half.
will look to compete.
Fine. That's fine.
So a dummy maul there, and they've gone out wide. Tunbridge Wells going out the back here, yeah. They do move the ball well, Tunbridge Wells, especially when they're looking to spread it wide. Be interesting to see if they do that on their own pitch. I've heard it's quite a bit of a mud bath when we've gone down there of late.
Lovely. Thank you.
Yeah, it certainly plays to their advantage, like the AGP does for us, really.
So Maidenhead just outside their 22 here, going for a back ball.
Stay.
Big strength of Leachy, our hooker, is his darts from a line out. Means we can just open up those options at the back of a line out. So see how Maidenhead try to exit here, or if they're going to carry. Good strong carry by Nick Riding. Looks like we're going to go for a box kick from Harry. We've seen all game so far. He's got a big left boot on him. Doesn't quite get the height he maybe wanted. And this looks like a good platform to attack here for Tunbridge Wells. And he sliced that. It's straight out in the fall.
There you go. You take the edge, Mark.
So Maidenhead slowly getting their way back into this game. 21-12.
4 minutes to go.
Yeah, 4 minutes left. See if they can maybe sneak some points in here, maybe a penalty or a try. They've gone 5-man again. Ollie Pearce calling for the ball. Good take by Ollie there. Going out the back, and he's given the ball to Drew Prince. Lovely play by Maidenhead, and Drew Prince, the hot stepper, offloads to Boris. He just has to give it inside, and it's the try to Maidenhead. Harry's in.
Great fight.
Well, straight off the training pitch, that Maidenhead off the middle ball from the line out. I'm sure we'll see the replay. So he said it would be a bonus for Maidenhead if they could add something from that line out with the couple minutes left. And well, they've got to try. So 19-21.
It's a lot more interesting, doesn't it?
So Tunbridge Wells go deep. Chris Gill going for the volley there, and it's worked out all right for Gill. If he gets this, no way! And he's grubber kicks it. Chris Gill, you lucky boy. That'll be all over his Instagram later. And now another slice click by Tunbridge Wells, and Maidenhead again have a good platform to attack. So I think Gilly's getting a few heckles from the crowd there. An absolute lamb shank of a volley. Never see him on a. He's a teacher at first plough of PE. I don't think he'd ever be taking the a football fixture or trying to teach anyone anyway. Football. Going for the steal there, Gilly, but. Oh, I just missed that on the replay. Would have been nice to. You may even see it on the replay. Gilly's box kick. But we'll just keep on the game at the moment. Tunbridge Wells looking at box kick in the middle of the pitch. Oh no, they're going to go blind here. Out the back. No, they've gone for a chip. That's a good chip as well. Lovely steal by Greg Smith, but he's just falling quite. He's fallen quite aggressively into Greg there, and he's taken a knock too.
Give space, thank you. Let's just see who this is.
Greg's back up.
Greg's back up.
So let's come off his feet onto the plate.
Yeah.
All right, so it's just a penalty only. But yeah, we'll just.
So I think because Greg hadn't quite got off the pitch, off the ground, sorry, and the players dived on him, which isn't allowed. So you've got to allow him to get up off his feet. So
this is it. Yeah, you've got time for the line out.
So last play, so Maidenhead could just kick it straight out, tap it and kick it out, but they want to see if they can get a couple of points here before yeah. Still time for the line out.
Thank you. 5. Yeah, you're good.
5 called by Maidenhead.
Yeah, that's it. Just give us a yard. No, thank you.
So another 5-man set up for Maidenhead. Last time they were in a similar position, we saw them score, so let's see how they try and attack. They've gone back ball again, Leach with a great dart, so to Chris Gill, who dummies this time. And he's supported by Charlie Jelks, one of his former students in first plat. It's funny how it all works out. Sean Ingle carries. So now let's see how Maidenhead trying to attack on the way back. Sure, Nick Riley will look to carry hard here, which he does. No runners quite at the back for Maidenhead at the moment. Lovely tip by Chris Gill. Silky feet, silky hands.
No.
Mr. Gill, head of year 10 at first plat. Charlie Jelks looks to get a carry. His first one of the game.
Leave it!
So decent.
He's got to roll.
So it was a decent counter by Tunbridge Wells in a ruck, but the referee saying there wasn't a contest because a player wasn't rolling.
That's half.
So you would assume, with it being a half, Maidenhead will take this opportunity to put it over the sticks and go in the lead.
Roll away.
No, they're going for the line out. So, and I think the reason for that is Maidenhead want to try and secure that try bonus point already. So,
what a turnaround that'll be if we get that.
There will be a turnaround. So, despite one of their most destructive forwards, Ollie Spence, coming off for Maidenhead, it hasn't stopped them.
Make sure pause, please.
As they're about 15 metres out. Ollie Pierce again, he's been brilliant in line-up, takes a peel off. Max Thomas looks to carry. They see how they Maidenhead go here. Sean Ingle with a decent carry, can't quite get the offload. Maidenhead looking to come round the corner. Chris Gill just taken down. Strong carry by Elio there. He needs to get down. He's made a couple yards. They've gone blind here, and it's just lost forward.
No advantage.
To be half time. So 19-21 at half time for Tunbridge Wells.
He's also
Maidenhead coming off. So a big applause from the huge crowd that have turned up today. Lots of fans as well on this side of the pitch. So it was a little worrying when Tunbridge Wells got 3 tries in a row, 21-5. Every time they visited the Maidenhead 22, you thought they were going to score. But Maidenhead have found their way back in here, so big second half ahead. Unfortunately, as the players go off, we can see Ollie Spence, the number 8. I think he seems to be holding his arm in quite an awkward way, which would suggest this isn't just a minor injury there. So fingers crossed for Ollie Spence. And I think we'll take a break for the half.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So it looks like some of the coaches are now coming back out. Here comes the Maidenhead coach. And my co-commentator's just arriving back from the bathroom. So we should be good to go any minute. It looks like Tunbridge are coming out. And I think my co-commentator is back. Yes, he is.
Right,
Here come Tunbridge.
back. Both teams going back out now.
Question I've got for you, Duncan. What would have been, do you think, the reason that Tunbridge decided to switch ends?
Well, at the start of the game.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, it doesn't feel like there's a big win. I'm just having to try and look for some flags about, see where the wind might be going. The sun,
Coming this way,
yeah. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure where the sun is at the moment. Doesn't seem to be shining from one end, so yeah, not sure. We'll see if they dominate or they don't in the second half. Turkey down here giving a little bit of a few heckles to Tunbridge Wells. Chases him, not sure what he's saying. Obviously, John knows a few of these boys. So second half, ready to go. Maynard with the momentum. Few comments, Stan Selby, common new Morgs, hitting there Harry. Ollie Pearce heading that. So not quite sure what's going on with our kick-off receipts now. We've had a volley and a header. So boys have been doing a bit of five-a-side recently.
I think we need to see you going forward, okay? Let's go.
So, not been our greatest strength today, our kick receipts. You see Ollie Spence just going underneath the post there. Doesn't seem happy with it at all. Let's see what Tunbridge Wells look to do after this attack. Blind side behind the 10, 12 and 13 quite flat. I'd expect 13 to come hard here. 12 possibly drifting out. 11-2. Let's see what they do. Go straight to the 10. Miss pass to 13. He's gone out the back to the winger. He gives it to his opposite winger. He's playing off for an edge here. They've got runners running hard. That's a big tackle there by Marshy, yeah. Oh, the ball's just spilled. Elio tries to kick the ball away, but no advantage. So, Maynard got off the hook there because not received. First thing from the second half, from the kickoff, not receiving the Ollie Pearce heading it, or whatever he did, being a knock on. They were looking good in attack there, Tunbridge Wells. So the last thing Maynard want, and as I said before at the start of the game, we were in the lead at half time against Jersey and London Scottish, who were also at the top of the table, and then we let it slip for the rest of the second half. So it's really important Maynard get off to a good start here and stay in this game and don't let it slip early, because Tunbridge Wells will definitely be able to show their class being a team third in this table.
Held the scrum this time.
Yeah, it's a solid scrum, so definitely the change of props with Turkey coming on has made a difference. Well, let's see what Maidenhead do here. Will they look to exit or play? Wellesley looks like he's just setting up for a kick there, perhaps a box kick, but Gilly carries. I think they're going to go to. They're not going to go for the. They are going to go for the box kick. So Harry's looking to go for the box kick now. That big left boot. It's a decent nudge. Tunbridge Wells go for a kick in the near corner. Greg Smith puts it back. That's a decent nudge, that. Great nudge. Great nudge. He's found grass and the ball's gone out as well. Huh? Cobweb. Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Let's
see how the maul goes this half.
Yeah, let's see what they do here. Will they look to carry on that maul? Looks like they will, unless they do a dummy maul. Maidenhead haven't decided not to compete there, so it's important that Tunbridge Wells got it away, otherwise it would have been a penalty for truck and trailer. Ollie Pearce is over that. Has he got that ball? The referee doesn't think so. Referee says not on the ball, mate. Charlie Jones looking to go for the ball there. He's off his feet though. It's an important part of the game, this Maidenhead. We cannot, as I said with other times we've been in the lead and slipped at half time, after half time, we cannot let Tunbridge Wells get that first score.
Retreat!
It's a banana kick that, to be fair, by our scrum half. The Tunbridge Wells coaches believing that kick was outside the 22.
Substitution happening.
Yeah, so it looks like a sub in the back of Tunbridge Wells.
Winger. Has he come off? Yeah, sorry.
Decent boots, this referee. I think they're the F50, Adidas F50s.
Make sure there's a pause, please.
Very nice. I mean, most referees go for the black boots, but show of class from the PE teacher. As Tunbridge Wells go from the middle of the line out, strong carry in the middle there, sits down a Maidenhead player, and now they reverse the attack, looking to go out the back, read well by Harry. Decent kick there. That looks like they'll head towards Coffin corner. Just knock that on. Very decent kick. I think, unfortunately, the scrum half for Maidenhead, he's had a really good game. Oh, no, I thought he wanted to get off then, but he just wanted to drink. So he's still on.
Who's that?
Is it Harry? It's either Harry or Charlie. I think it's Harry. Double check.
Don't screw it up.
It's a good position for Tunbridge Wells to attack here. 7 metres out.
Let's see how we manage it this time.
Yeah, one of those kicks that fullbacks and wingers hate. It's known as Coffin corner when it sits up in that 5 metre area, and the pressure of a kick, Greg Smith just couldn't quite keep hold of it. Another decent scrum by Maidenhead.
Yeah, it's
the
definitely
impact
changed,
that Turkey's made has been huge here as they look to attack, and they've gone out the back and inside. Sean Ingle with a great tackle there. Coming round the corner though, I think he could have given it to his captain there, but he's chosen not to. Can Maidenhead hold this up? They need to get underneath it. Maidenhead are cheering, and it's held up.
That was Sean.
Fans love that. Held up by captain Sean Ingle, so it's a goal line drop out to Maidenhead. Did used to be a 5 minute scrum to the attacking team, but now they've changed that law.
Let's go quick, please. Let's please.
Ref certainly doesn't like to hang around.
No. So, Greg Smith,
Yep,
needs to get some distance and height on this. He hasn't got any height, that's for sure. But it's found a bit of grass, and it's okay. Looks like a tackle will be made at 10. Turkey.
Is that number 2 again?
Up to tackle.
For the captain.
So, looking to come down the near side here, Tunbridge Wells. Good shot there by Marshy. Some good tackling skills for a fly half. Jake Lynch slips off that tackle. Coaches down here calling for a high tackle, not given by the referee. They've gone blind. It comes to their fly half. Harry's taking him down. Just going forward every time here, but Max has got a foot in there. Still not out of the woods yet, Maidenhead. Tackle's made just inside the 22 now. So call a ball out the back, and Marshy's made a tackle again. In terms of defence, James Marsh, the fly asking excellent today. Good little shot by Wellesley. Could be on here wide, but lost forward. So good defence here by Maidenhead. There's a couple of boys with their hands on their knees. Not sure if that's injury or struggling with the warmer conditions. All the physios now now running onto the pitch. So Ollie Pearce is struggling. Been great in the line-up today, Ollie Pearce.
Yeah, the boys have really fought today, haven't they? Well, there's a little bit of a knock here, isn't there? A little bit of a delay.
Get someone, or let's go. Thank you.
So, scrum down to Maidenhead. 5 metres in from the sideline. You'd think they'd look to carry with maybe one of their centres, Sean or Max, and then set the platform to clear.
Crouch!
Really key part of the game here. Only 2 points in. Tunbridge Wells 21-19 up.
Hold, let's hold! On the
Set!
So see how this scrum goes. Again, a solid scrum for Maidenhead. And yeah, Sean Ingle taking this ball up. You'd think to set up for some sort of clearance kick. They come back up. Nick Riding just to set up. So set the platform. So you would assume box kick as no one's in the 10. So Harry gets a decent nudge there, and that's a good exit for Maidenhead. Found touch. Obviously well rehearsed that in training, how they want to exit from situations like that. So Tunbridge Wells going for a 5-man line out. They've attacked well off the set piece. Let's see how they go here. They've gone back ball. Lovely line up that. Oh, it looked like he was trying to pass that to someone from the back, but no one was there. Lovely little tip pass, and the ball's gone down the wing. Greg Smith gets the tackle. Can the boys? Oh, I thought he was out there. Tries been scored, and Maidenhead are not happy about that at all. You've got Stephen Jones, rugby correspondent for the Sunday Times, shouting down there too. Let's have a look at that replay. This is going to be. See, and it looked like he got a foot out. He said Stephen Jones, the rugby correspondent for the Sunday Times, who was right there in front of us, who'd seen many a rugby game, sure that the ball was out. But anyway, here we are. We watch the replay.
Use!
I think he's out. I think he's out.
Oh, that looked like a knock on.
Yeah, looking back at that replay, the Maidenhead coaches with their heads in their hands.
Come on! Come on! Hold up!
So anyway, back to the game. 26-19 to Tunbridge Wells now. So Maidenhead in their own half, still running with the ball. You'd think they'd like to exit now. go for the box kick again. It's a decent box kick, but Drew Prince has been blocked from getting through there. Got to allow access in the modern game for the chasers. Sean Ingles nicked that ball, and can he get the ball away? He can't, but he's got through, and the referee's given a penalty, I think coming round, so 16. Maybe from the side.
We've got someone down.
It's Tunbridge Wells have their blindside winger injured at the moment. Josh Nichol looking to come back on now, so it'll be interesting to see if he maybe goes to a different, maybe the other side of the scrum, because Turkey's had a great game on that side of the scrum since he's been on. Definitely made our scrum a lot more solid. But here we are, decent kick by Harry there, and Maidenhead are now about 7 metres out. Linesman did miss that one. So let's see what Leachy can do. As he goes middle of the line up to Nick Riding. Now Maynard goes for more here, but it looks like there's some obstruction. So that's a ball. As the jumper came down, it seemed maybe one of his lifters pushed him, maybe slided in front of him.
I think so. I'd have to look back at the recording now. Sorry about that.
That's right.
Been asked questions.
So very. The ball comes. Is it coming in? Is it coming in? No, it's 22.
Squeaky bum time.
Yeah. So an easy. They'll be frustrated with that.
Just making a sound. Wait, guys.
Yeah, it went a little bit off the viewing, but. Just got an insight from Stephen Jones, rugby correspondent of the Sunday Times, telling that the ball was miles in touch there, but the game goes on.
We've had a lot of changes.
So Tunbridge Wells with the box kick. It's a decent box kick again. And he's taken it. Tunbridge Wells 20. Drew Prince has got him. Can he get him in touch? And yeah, he's found him in touch. Still a positive for Tunbridge Wells there, but they'll be able to exit and take the ball up to the line out there. It's Chris Gill's now off. What's up with you, Gilly? Oh, wrestling. Okay. Chris Gill. So, just trying to work out who he's come on for. Looks like Josh Nichols back on.
Yeah, Josh came on, Elio came off.
Maybe Elio's gone to flank up, but not on there. Tunbridge Wells have to put in.
Yeah, Will's gone into fullback.
So Will Hibding's come on. So a lot to think about here. It looks like Sean Ingle, who's been playing centre in the blue scrum hat, has gone into flank.
What's happened here?
Possibly we've taken. Oh yeah, Chris Gill's come off. So Will Hibding's come on for Chris Gill. Boris has gone into centre. Will Hibding to full back. Greg Smith to wing. Let's have a look at the comments whilst we can. No comments. Maybe some of you have been able to rewind and look at that that last debatable try as to whether it went out.
She got up.
Okay.
It's like this.
Yep. Time back on.
Can't see over that.
It should be on there though. It should be included in there.
So, score is 26-19.
Crouch!
Critical part of the game here, as Tunbridge Wells are
Bang!
30 metres out from the try line. Free kick to Maidenhead though. Far side, so our side. Early push, Maidenhead go quick. Max Thomas, oh that is criminal from Maidenhead to get the free kick, get to knock it on. And we will have a look at that replay as well to see if it definitely was.
I didn't see it.
Very frustrating. So Josh Nichols gone on to the Loosehead side. Two solid scrummagers as I help myself to two. What is this again?
Sour patch.
Yeah, sour patch kids that they are. So they definitely drawn up their scrum now, Maidenhead. So it'll be interesting to see how this one goes. Always an interesting one for backs. Set of backs when they have a attack, middle pitch of the scrum. Gone for the 8-9-15. Scrum halves made start here, and Drew Prince has made the tackle. So I can't see it above you. It's about 8 million screens up here. It's Tunbridge having a good attacking position here. To their captain, who is taken down by Nick Riding. They need to hold them out here, or at least you think that could be the game. Lovely pass up the back, and it's gone to their winger, who is just held up before the line. Yes! Referee's asked them to use it. They're going for the pick and goes. So Maidenhead have got to try scored. So they went for the pick and goes, and they've managed to get themselves over the line. So difficult for Maidenhead here. It looks like maybe the result may be pulling away from them, and they still, that means now they're not 7 points 7 points within range of Tunbridge Wells, so they try to get the point.
Well, so it's about 20 minutes ago, just heard the ref call, 20 minutes gone. So our clock is fairly accurate for once.
So he's got the conversion, so that now makes it 1933 to Tunbridge Wells.
I heard him kicking well today.
Yeah, he has kicked well. He's been a solid fly half today. Off to tee. So Will Hibberdine is on, and he now takes responsibilities from the restart. As a big boot, Will Hibberdine has, yeah, it's a decent nudge that. Just inside the 22.
Yes!
Sorry, critical part of the game here for Maidenhead. Converted try puts them within range of not only the 4 points bonus point, the 4 try bonus point, but also within 7 points. So every point is crucial at this end of the table. So Max Thomas puts in a little nudge, and Charlie Jelf's got through. He puts his foot on it. Hasn't been going to the Gilly School of Football, but he's made it. So there we are, the fourth
Charlie!
bonus point try. Charlie Jelf from the Chris Gill School of Football. Horrendous shank.
I think
that was as bad as your volley, Gilly.
I think we should have another look at that.
playing at the moment. I can say that because it's my team.
I assume we got that conversion. I didn't see. I think we did.
26-33. So
Yeah.
my math serves me right. Within 7. And now that's at least 1 point for Maidenhead today with the bonus point try. So as we said, every point counts.
Scrum advantage. Knock on first. Scrum.
So sorry, just getting heckled by Chris Gill there. So, what have we had there? Line out, scrum?
Not sure. I missed that one.
They've got vicious lead.
Moving. We'll get a try. Make it interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
Again, apologies, I didn't see what happened from the restart, but so many times today Maidenhead have just not been able to collect that restart and be able to clear their lines. Tunbridge Wells now have
Go on, seconds.
an attacking scrum about 25 minutes out. What are comments saying? Any comments at all? Let's have a look.
Crouch.
Nice quiet in the comment front.
Yeah. Any shout out? Give them a shout out to our listeners. More than happy to. So let's see how they try and attack here, Tunbridge Wells. Looks like they might go straight to 12. 13 hard, 10 up the back. Yeah, no, they've gone to their blindside winger, who 3 on 2 here, now a 2 on 1, but he's stuttered and ball's come out, but the referee.
14's rolled in for the ball.
Referee says the person made the tackle, the Maidenhead 14's rolled into the ball, which meant it came out as it did. So, penalty to Tunbridge Wells, and they're going to go for a corner here, it looks like. We saw how good their...
Don't know, mate.
That's your mark.
We don't know.
Chris Gill, sorry everyone, but we keep having to interrupt our commentary. Chris Gill has come off and just won't stop peppering this video box, so we apologise about him. Head of Year 10 at First Plat has a lovely little blindside move, and
So knock on.
I thought maybe that was a deliberate knock on by Harry.
Okay.
The referee believes it was a fair attempt.
Sorry, I don't need you coming in. Thank you, 12.
And now it's a 5-8 scrum.
He's knocked it up to try and catch
The referee
it. So he's knocked it forward. So it's a
not
scrum.
happy with the 12 coming in and giving his opinions. Spoken like a proper PE teacher. They're looking for a
Skipper.
Maidenhead now going for a sub.
If 12 comes in again, it'll be against him.
So Ollie Pearce has been
He's not
called
in the
off,
scrum.
and it looks like Chris Gill will come back on. Thank God.
He's in the scrum.
Absolutely peppering his
Okay. Is there a scrum?
Scantry.
Sub. Okay.
good shit by Ollie Pearce. Former
Okay.
Maidenhead Colt, was brilliant in the line-out when he played for the Colts. Now,
Okay.
a brilliant line-out
boys.
option for Maidenhead for the club first team. Always pleased to
Scrum.
see as one of his former coaches. So, Tunbridge Wells with a scrum 5 metres out. Early in the first half, you'd believe they'd be able to push them over, but from this position with the influence of Turkey at tight head and now Trushnickel on the loose head, I think they will be able to hold their own here. Let's see how they go.
Set!
So a crash ball there, great tackle by Max Thomas, and he's holding on. So I think that was James Marsh, who's been brilliant today in defence, not only just tackling but over the ball, makes a steal, and that's huge. You know, as I said, we're in bonus point range, Maidenhead. within 7 points. So things like that, you never know by the end of the season. Could all count. It's Will Hibberdine, biggest boot in Maidenhead, gives it some. Look at that. You put a boot on it and some mustard. Will Hibberdine, born and bred Maidenhead player.
Thank you.
That must have been at least 50 metres. So, Maidenhead calling a 5-man. They've attacked well off the line out, so let's see how they go here.
We had 300 views so far.
300 views.
Thanks.
Back ball, Leachy again with the great dart. He's been so good today in the line-outs. So Sean goes at the back. That's good hands. Ooh. Picked up by Will Hibberdine. He'll look to use his boot. Goes for a high one. Needs a chase though. They need a chase on this, and there's not really anyone there. The 10 has some time on it. So go out the back, and they're going to go wide. Their kicking game's been strong today, Tunbridge Wells. Lots of kicking options around their team as Harry goes for the banana kick. Oh, beautiful. Lovely control though. Did we get that on camera? As I said, the footballing skills from Maidenhead's been questionable, but that touch. Yeah, lovely banana kick there by our Scotland schoolboy sensation, Harry. White and pink boots. He's got the white, what do you call them, grip socks, electric blonde hair.
Lost forward, scum advantage.
Mr. Maidenhead, we call him. Oh, and it's uncle. Knock on or not straight? No, knock on.
Scrum advantage for something. I'm not
How
sure.
long have you got left, do you reckon, Anthony?
It's pretty accurate. I went about 10 minutes. Yeah, I went about 10 minutes.
We've got just over 9 to go.
There you go. Let's just call it
What did you say?
9 minutes.
9 minutes. Dan Selby, bonus for Maids at least. Let's get out win, Maids.
Make sure we get that bind.
Any more comments, please? Keep them coming. We're 7 points off Tunbridge Wells here in this game. Need all the support we can get in the stands, on the stream. Team effort. Bleed magenta.
Exactly the same.
Tight head, Turkey on that side, early engagement and a free kick. Just when they're in a good position, Maidenhead.
Let's go. 22.
That's really frustrating. So it looks like they can't kick out in the full, so it looks like they're going to go for the spiral bomb. That's a decent effort, that. Always difficult to catch this, and Will Everything's done brilliant. Just needs to hold on to it. Just needs to hold on to it. Decent tackle. Turkey, strong carry there, and a clear up by Nick Riding. And penalty advantage, not rolling, so free play for Maidenhead here. So that's an easy out for Maidenhead. Perhaps he wasn't rolling because he was injured, so slightly unfortunate penalty. Get the water on someone.
Let me check and see if we've got an update from the twos game yet. Oh, just heard an update from the twos.
Here we go.
They won by 34-33.
Well in, boys. So 1 by a point.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Yes.
Well done, Maidenhead twos. Great effort. Away days, getting a win, can't beat it. Will Hibberdine,
5.
biggest boot at Maidenhead. Let's see what he can do here. Don't you dare shank it. Got the orange boots. Decent lunge by Will. Oh, he's nearly got out onto the road, such as the distance he can get on his kick. But
We'll put you on the line.
Yeah. 2's won by 1 point.
so 4-man called by Maidenhead here. Let's see what they do. Going out the back here. Lovely dart again by Leachy. As Sean Ingle carries, gets over the tackle line. Josh Nicol coming around the back, given to Nick Riding. Head injury, though, has been called on the Tunbridge Wells number 8, so I hope he's okay. Brilliant call by Maidenhead assistant coach Brad Pennington there. Seen the head injury, shouting for the referee to stop play. Great. Needs to stay off, but we'll see.
Order off, please.
So glad he's up and he's okay.
Turn back on.
Don't go too hard on this one. So he just twists his shoulder.
So it'll be a scrum to Maidenhead as they were in possession of the ball.
Of course. Hey, I'm sure you're good.
Two! Forward! Yes! Lucy!
Crouch! Bend!
So 3 on the left, 3 on the right. Maidenhead attacking shape here. Let's see what they go for. Looks like they'll come to the left here. And a better penalty to Maidenhead. Let's hear why.
Just coming.
I didn't hear that. He just went off. Couldn't hear him. Just, I don't know. Not sure.
Straight across.
Straight. So Will Hibberdine will be aiming to get this as close to the try line as possible. Bad nudge. So this is crucial now, not just in the game but Maidenhead season. In a relegation scrap, every point is crucial. At the moment, with 4 tries and within 7, they have 2 points. But could they sneak maybe a draw here? Josh Nicol coming to give the signal or the call. Leachy's been brilliant all day with his darts. They've gone to the back.
More.
They've set up the maul.
Sack is good.
He's called the sack good. So they've timed it well, Tunbridge. Looks a little high, but ball out to Max. He's tipped out of the back. Lovely pass. And James Marsh has gone for it. He scored. James Marsh with the try, likely to be converted to make the scores level. Massive credit there to Max Thomas. The ball was put right in front of him.
We got
pressure. all. Crowd absolutely loved that. Fun in the sun. All of them with their hands over their eyes, not being able to see. We have our back in the sun in the gantry here. Now Maidenhead have struggled all day with their kick-off receipts. Can they take this? They've got Sean Ingle there.
Push forward by Black, scrum advantage.
Maidenhead haven't been able to retrieve a kick-off. Ball out the back. They've gone wide now. Defence again by Maidenhead. Maidenhead have battled well today.
Advantage over.
Advantage over for the knock-on. Yeah. Well, yeah. Just you look at some.
You've holding that. Play the ball 9.
With home advantage and the crowd. That's a lovely line by the blindside flanker there, taken by Josh Nicol.
Good, thank you.
Lovely tip pass at the back. the pull pass there. Coaches
Strip forwards, not scrum advantage.
good line that good tackle by Max Thomas as Tunbridge Wells continue going
He's
forward.
fine. It's stripped forward by Black. It's a scrum. Blue.
So it looked like the ball being stripped by Main had gone forward.
He's standing up. And he hit him up. Get high tackle. Sure.
No comment. Last scrum was just straight across. I need you to come straight across. It's just gone that way. All good? Yeah. Not on the left, have we? No.
Yeah, scrum's gone well.
A minute.
1 minute left. So here we are. 3 points at the moment Maidenhead would take from this game, I believe, with a draw and a losing.
Let's go, boys.
I'm sorry, four try bonus. Maidenhead are going to lead with 3 points at least, but how many? Yes.
Crouch!
Could go blind here, or it looks like Tunbridge Wells could go 12 and use that move where the 13 comes hard, 10 out the back.
Set!
Another solid scrum by Maidenhead. 8 picks up, it's gone open. Good tackle again. James Marsh, he's been brilliant today. Looks like they might just keep this close and go pick and goes Tunbridge Wells. Crucial part of the game here. Another pick and go. Can Maidenhead hold out? They've gone to pick again. Only a metre out. They've gone to their captain who's gone out the back. And it's on here. And referee's called forward pass. Called a forward pass. Can you believe it? You thought the 10 could just run over, but he's
Maids, Michael. Scrum.
And is that the last play?
Yeah.
Well, we'll have a look at the replay. Tunbridge coaching staff here believed that was going to be a try. I mean, he just thought the 10 just could go himself, but we'll just have the replay now. Are we looking at the replay, Anthony?
This last play. There is time for the scrum.
We're not going to hold our weight here.
Okay.
Definitely for this angle, but
Just show me.
Got to win a pen here.
let's have a look.
Everybody shot. Shot blocks.
Hard to tell. Very hard to tell this angle. Anyway, I think there's about a minute left, maybe. Or was this last play? Last play. We'd look to just feed this in and get the ball out.
Ball out.
Oh, and it's scrappy, but they've managed to get it out. So you can hear from the cheer from as there's a little scuffle at the ball. I'm sure this will filter out. Maidenhead, you can hear from the noise from the stands, but they see that as a victory. I believe that'll be 3 points. So this is all crucial for Maidenhead's campaign to stay up. Again, points building away from Camberley. I'm not sure how Camberley have gotten today, but
Thank you. Cheers.
keep them away from the relegation zone or the automatic relegation.
Thank you.
As we see Ollie Spence coming off, I mean he's been such a destructive ball carrier.
37 minutes.
And
Cheers.
the fact he was off, yet Maidenhead were able to cope, shows that these boys have depth. This squad has depth, and Maidenhead will be definitely the happier of the team there as the chairman comes on the shake the hands
and then I've waited to see
every single player.
But he has.
We probably just catch it and score, don't we?
Yeah, but for me, he's still making he's got a genuine attempt to catch it. Yeah.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, man of the match to me was James Marsh. Yeah, I mean, obviously he scored that crucial try at the end, but his defence, when we were 7 points behind, and he made that jackal on his own line to win the penalty.
Thank you.
Because of him, crucial parts of the game.
We
won.
no, they're number 5. He got up and turned, and I almost.
Maidenhead will see that as a big win today, even though it was a draw, 3 points. And you never know. I mean, if maybe that ball did go out on the near touchline, I think I fluffed up the viewing there for you by standing up trying to look over Anthony's head, and I may have stopped the footage there, so I do apologise. But
We've got it in the camera.
Yeah, we've got it in the camera. But either way, we don't have TMO. We're very grateful for all the volunteers who run the line. So.
Thank you, boys.
33 all, and Maidenhead players come through the tunnel and get a big cheer from the crowd, which is great to see, as the Maidenhead fans or the players applaud them for their support. You know, it just begs the question why maybe we're down here when we're able to compete so well at home against teams who are third. London Scottish, we competed well with them. We were in the lead against Jersey at half time, so there's lots of things to get. There's a lot of reasons to get excited about, and that we can actually stay in this league.
I'd say one of the things that's quite interesting, we nearly had identical scores, because the twos they won by 1 point, 34-33, and we've had 33-33 here.
Yeah.
So
It's quite amazing that, isn't it?
Yeah. Gonna have to sign off early today, boys. So thank you, Duncan, once again.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for listening.
And safe journey home. And I think they're having a social tonight in the bar. So if anybody fancies coming down, they're more than welcome. Otherwise, that's it from us.
Yeah. Thank you for listening from all around the world.
Thank you very much.
Come on, you men.